That's a Serbian women Martino. Year 2024 elections no December. Now maybe election, maybe elections. Parliamentary candidates, every constituency omoko round ekodasi, and a presidential candidate so. After every presidential election, from Ejukwahe next time to President Kufuor time to President Nana Akufo-Addo next time, Inyina omukodasi. Enti 2024 election and meso because say meko thank you to
TV and Ray Oman Mpuntuo. Oman Mpuntuo. Oman Ghana Mpuntuo nti yatena se yababa som ene yentina ekopem se no nsia ebebo ene enumrei on your TV Western Diamond TV and Wontumi Radio 101.3 Secondly Takoradi Western Region's finest ena ebutu yade osomi yade ebaba sumu ya wampa ya de nyakropan se wahwe soma adepa bi nso achiema enumrei Yeba sum on May, the second day in the month of May 2025 in the year of our Lord. Afi 2025, Bosume tosu enum January, February, March, April, May, and Yewroman and the four tosu emienui. The Lord has been good to us. In Yakupano, and ye DNA. Wama bonibia and Kanya, bonibia swan to yen. Na enumrei Sani Ayano, Ewo, Oman Mpuntuo media swana. Yabahe quotation kakra. Na me no bedi nkoma fa no leader. A good leader and a true leader. Ni yakaso e kendini a. Yetumi kaso we e kendini papa. Na we e ye kendini mapa. Who is a good leader? A good leader no wan e kendini a we kendini papa. Yewo obi a wono ba wo show man obi so wo ye obi a wo ye ade wo oman ne say ho. We have a good leader and a good terminator. A good leader and a good terminator. Ye obi ono no ba wo show man ne ye ane wo obi so ono so ba obi terminate appointment and contracts. Who is a good leader? Ye gina John Calvin Maxwell. Wo ye coachology and as a coachologist wasansu yobi a woye altar or throw book woye speaker wakasa esanso eye pastor woye sempekeni nasami so ane yegina so no woye American woye broni fita was a good leader is a person who takes a little more than his share of the blame and a little less than his share of the credit. Yes, as you can be. Who is a good leader? John Calvin Maxwell. A good leader is a person who takes a little more than his share of the blame and a little less than his share of the credit. And this tells you, say, if you're a good leader, you take the blame when things go wrong. A good leader takes the blame. A good leader takes the blame when things go wrong. Even if it wasn't directly his fault. And I said his mistake. And to say we are kendini papa and dia wono sasembi ba wajina mu eje ne mfum so tum say ai me ne kendini no na de asibia de atwa akoso bia no momfa ho sobo no ho ntansa no momfa mbo me momfa mbo bia and from any of my followers for me meje from so na tum na se e basi ya bo abaso so a kendini mapa ene nia wono wonfa abasobo no wonje abasobo ni na nemo ofa abasobo ne ketwa bi na wade dodo na emma ne titafo no esase wono no woye kendini ne titafo no na eboa no mane wo ye no etumi akọ enimu na so omaye timu ono asembia ba na akandifu a wonu di Oman Ghana so no wo mo a posim blame say osimesi anaso benten wano ɛna wayɛ saa deɛ wei. So mebisa sɛ couple of our leaders omudi anim ɛwɔ man Ghana yi mu no, are they good leaders or they are people a ɛba ne sɛ asɛm yɛ si a wɔn de soboɔ no ɛbɔ wɔn akyitaafoɔ, wɔn de soboɔ no ɛbɔ wɔn a wɔn di wɔn no soɔ no. Yɛn mpanyinfoɔ mu di yɛ so sɛsia no, are they good leaders with regards to ɛnɛ definition a yɛde ato wɔn no, wɔn yɛ good leaders anaa? ɛna me bere no nti ma me fɛ no fɛnsi wɔn na wɔaso fa bisa ho questions bebree no a ofie beebi ɛwɔ bia sɛ adwuma so na wo a bisa ho such questions sɛ is the current leadership NDC amammuo mu no wɔn a muti anim ɛwɔ ɔman Ghana yi mu no, are they good leaders? And me wɔ nyina so nti a me bisa this question ɛbɛn no so a me de nyina so no ɛbɛma ɛnɛ ɛnumbre now. And I know the NPP thank you tour wɔn de kɔpie mu ɛwɔ the Ashanti region Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday 3 days. Asɛm bi si ɔbantema na yɛse kontifoɔ no a wɔn bɛhyɛ gyama ɛwɔ thank you tour n'aseɛ no ɛkɔwie akyɛ ne awɔ baako sekan ɛnura yɛtie ɔnabɔ Kennedy Japan na no asɛm explanation de ba yɛ sɛ Ali Suraj ne boys bi ade wɔn ba yɛ no ɛna wɔn create that commotion. Okay, Ali Suraj nso aba bɛkyerɛ ne side of the story no mu akyerɛ sɛ wɔdi yɛ Kennedy Japan wɔyɛ paa sɛ wɔn na yɛ party ma na asɛm asi na wɔtumi amfra no na wakɔ gyina media no so akyerɛkyerɛ nsɛm mu. Ebinom de soboɔ no ɛde bɔ Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia sɛ wɔn ne bodyguards no ne metro men no wɔn na ɛkɔ wɔ kontifoɔ no ɛse kan. Kontifoɔ no so de krataa de aba sɛ nea ɛkɔ so no it has nothing to do with thank you tour a wɔn bɛyɛ ɛwɔ the Ashanti region. Ɛnɛ kano pano ni nansɛm akyere no Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia nankasa esimu pam akɔgyi Kɔnfo Anɔte Teaching Hospital wakɔ akɔsra abranteɛ no na wakɔ yɛ no so wankɔ ne nsansa akɔ donation of 50,000 Ghana cedis kane no 500 million sɛ dia akɔso biara no anokwa blame ne dia nyɔ no ɛna ɛbɛblame no nanso wɔn nim yɛyɛ amanyɔsɛm ɛne tri obi ahwe aseɛ no ɛyɛ obi mpagya ɛno nti yɛde sobɔ ne de abɔ ne sɛ wɔno ne bodyguards no ɛna ɛkɔkɔ wɔ obi si kan ba ne nan kanfua no ɛyɛ thank you tour and this will not stop us from the thank you tour na yɛkɔ no ɛno nti wɔ se 50,000 Ghana cedis monje na mofɛntuatua ne medical bills no ebi. And this is a true leader and a good leader, and that is the reason why tienne Mediyaram John Calvin Maxwell ni quote no edema wono a good leader can di papa ene ni asasem bisi a one fast subo no emfa mbo ne titafo na mom ogi tomu se ai yese meme nkrofo na aye okay say ya me nkrofo mpo say ya me nkrofo mpo mo de so for us medin abamu se me nkrofo na aye sade no ena me nso ene kandini a medi adomanim se ya thank you to no ntino me sramo 50,000 Ghana cedis monje na abrantia no the hospital bills no mfentuatua bi na de aka ekire no chairman wontumi the Ashanti regional chairman wo ha wo represent yen wo be hwe na biribia nso no woni mpanifo edi nkomo enti on your screen no mo hwe Western Diamond TV no Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia no gina ho a woni abrantia ni di nkomo session bibia be fine maybe some doctor for nurse for no say wo situation ni body ehye na nya clinical bia sa enchom be you enti abrantia ne maame and ya present envelope brown envelope ya de amane sama me 50,000 Ghana cedis na ya hwemu no me ya sure say e be cost 50,000 Ghana cedis na mo nje mo fantuatua ka no ya be ka akire no mo san fan hwe no na ye ha say ye nso ya di ye tita e de be ta mo chi say abrante no obe senya ne nkwa biem. And this is a true leader, this is a good leader, this is a leader ye tumi di edumanim kwa ako mpani se di wonim to no ana di ni gina twenania no enti wonim to enti ye di be di twenania no ye di be di akona no de onim akon so odi adom ni kwa akon no epenisi amfa akrabo emfa nkame no. Dr. Alhaj Mahmoud Bawumia has demonstrated that he is a good leader and a true leader. Media baka say abra no sunye se party mpanufo ni biamu tumu a emfa ho obi bia no beka kofa form say wapeso ono so ebeye flag bearer ema the NPP no. Dr. Alhaj Mahmoud Bawumia stands out among all other people. One be yomuti say one person one more enso a contest here. Dr. Alhaj Mahmoud Bawumia stands out among all people. Yatititi rumors be say once be person one to me a contest. Yami ya tumna so mo come promise na. Dr. Alhaj Mahmoud Bawumia stands out. In fact, what demonstrating a kind of phone say he is a true leader. May I say and also something konkoda. Na maybe so say oh light and me ba tawa kania because wo untumi radio was in Diamond TV no. Ya de generator na ye adwuma. Nyame atom yetua generator. Even if se fuel bo kra na be den kra say ye beto kra ntumi ntompa. Generator nyame atom yetua atobi. Nyame kan tie ne ye. Even if se fuel kra bo na ye den say ye ntumi kra nto fuel ngu generator ni mu kra no a. Nyame adom say 2 cedis generator and say 2 cedis fuel. And ye beto gu mu kra no a generator no yetumi atobi. Na batana where but where would tell me why wish me where can you afford a generator? Come to me at a generator ni biana. Doom so all over. Ye fear ha can ye ni ha. The whole of Takoradi can ye any Takoradi baby ya. The whole of Takoradi baby away and baby a man not here rebiano a chepe face come a light in the baby ya. Aji maybe outskirt of Takoradi and maybe benya kania a day or some places. What is happening? Again this year again way. We need proper explanation to this. Na as ye for numbi minim sa ampon the boy ya. The beat no ko say tenenem ye kan ye na ga na futie tigingim ye ga na ga na fuweti ye gingim ye kan ye se mahama dada no mahama na matu abade manu no ye ka che mu se mahama ye dada no ye ka che ga na fo se mahama John Dramani Mahama His Excellency wa ye dada no bibi fufuro bia mbeka ho dada no ye kan ye na ga na futie tenenem ye kan ye na ga na futie tenenem ye kan ye ga na futie o asowoden ene wo metikopo and baby obefe bia no generator tutututututututu dede ewo krom obi kwa ka asema chokro wonte all because of generators dede ewo krom all because of erratic power supply dum so minim NDC duabo bi na the party ni so na it's a question that I'm asking duabo bi na say dey ya because anytime we piano or NDC beba be mu piano can ye dundum dum so here dum so there. What is happening? Duabo bi na there's a particular person bi party ni mu a duabo bi di na chi asemo ba be mu piano a can ye dundum basa sa. What is that? What is the problem? And enrichi na Minister for Energy Jairus John Abujinapa what join news so I say for BB minim program there but no what so as someone can was say the power crisis to deepen as car power threatens shutdown in 7 days. MC Amofonto so me that say power crisis to deepen as car power threatened shutdown in 7 days. Energy Minister and I know what same way 1st May and reya 1st May and reya 1st May Brabeka be the bitch Ghana for na Ghana for nya kuntoye mu a he is telling us say can you do afe crop na mu bagere pa we should embrace ourselves for more so. Energy Minister was say car power for esi an say 7 days a day anymore, 1 week a day anymore, omedum kaniano, omedum generator noa, a man kaniano, all because on minor at one moka. Now, I mean, Tiasia, Gentiasa, NDC, and a John Roman Mahama Babemwa, not to so I be baby. Me pacho me bisa question be say you are one country again. Say no me be so among country again. Na a soft one a bomb pire advice excellency John Roman Mahama no one mumbre mu bi number bomb pire more my Ghana because NDC ba bemu piano doom so here doom so there Yantiasia mumma cheche mu. Sa wose me bua 2015 2nd February 2015 it was Monday. Another story be so by and Ghana Web, yes, on the screen. 24-hour doomso wars of Ghanaians intensifies. Me pacho niesi ndei ebiesi penyo from 2013 eba. And this story was on 2nd February 2015. It was on Monday. And the source is Daily Guide. And Ghana Web for a tapo a right up no. Was it 24-hour doomso wars of Ghanaians intensifies. It rules and Kwarani Suadie, one more at the torchlight, and a Bobo Kania, and the Akanomudu Suadie. Na Ghana phone one a minim Sasabe Sanyama Penny, John Roman Mahama Brebokacha and say, your short memory no, and when tea and you're free at home, and they got 2 abandoned John Roman Mahama and the end this year. On Monday, one more buy just 4 months. Doomso I intensifies. Send you see ya 2015 and the report no and the TV no swono. Afei and the doomso no ebe yiri mu pa. And energy minister ka kira yen was say yen share sapomunsuo because doomso no ebe be meni musu pa. Because IPPs no the independent power producers no on my Ghana Edward Muka $1.7 billion US. $1.7 billion US. Car power shipping compono Ghana the Wamaka $371 million. Sonan Asogli Yadwamuka $297 million. SNIT Yadwamuka $220 million. Send Power Yadwamuka $423 million. Ukabamwa a 1.7 billion US. A kaya do amunie. Na yara abujinapo John ekasa nra wakase because of a kawenti say yentumi ntwebia ye be yentum so no more or because car power ship fire marry say when be do am generator no. So on your screen dated 2nd November 2024 the entire mama medisa infoni dia to so ne say enra ebra minister ekasa no wakase but we have made payment of $30 million US. We have made payment of $30 million US out of the $1.7 billion. No, you $30 million US. Me pachamu kanche minister say no correct. This payment was ordered by the NPP government, the Minister of Finance, Yewa Muhammad Amin Adam, somewhere around November. And order Finance Ministry ni say. That's Controller and Accountant General Department said they should pay $30 million US into the account of Sonan Asogli. They should pay $30 million US into the account of Sonan Asogli. We took back for the generator no mutuimwa na power crisis na ye komu somewhere November mu edi rabatwo mu no esuntumi mra from. And it mumbi some say Minister Council will make payment of 30 million no na 30 million bang and omotua eye old government no NPP are buying 30 million omotua ye one order for payment of 30 million US into the account of Sonan Asogli and on the minister no kotina join news what the yano the submission say they've made payment of no krabia nim NDC are buying about womo buy ye womo tue sika bia e farmer the generators no womo tue sika bia farmer the independent power producers NDC ba bemu womo tue 1 Ghana cedi mpo e farmer the independent power producers. It was just negotiations. Ekomodie no mdo makokodie but sika bi ye tua ye bia de ma power producers no eye elsewhere na now the Kwakufuado Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia administration and ye tua sika de ma energy sector no eno ti NDC John Dramani Mahama won ba ba mu 4 months wo mu tua sika bia ma the IPPs or reporter actually say they've paid something into the account of the IPPs no me ba chaw mayanso ye hunu bi because me de minim ene de me de to so no em say mo fan to subiem. It was dated 2nd November 2024. Finance Ministry approves $30 million payment to Sonon Asogli unmade power sector debt crisis. And this is say one more buy ye one more aye payment bia me ba payment chrono one more for receipt mbra Ghana for na ye hwe wo mu nnim ho maache enuti enende kania no edundundundum bebi bia wo bia na aka no kra wedi no kra so ache Ghana for say yes yes sapomu nsuo na afei ena kania no ebedum pa cause this in this case bia yi dumso is being attributed to the NDC and even in encyclopedia Wikipedia dumso no yebeka tell say NDC for and the from dumso the National Dumso Congress NDC for and I say utresi dumso ni origin no ekopem wo mo enunti NDC ababa ye informant ni wo mo ye payment bia enkoma the IPPs this $30 million no eye NPP aban no and our order controller and accountants general department say one more make payment efa kokoto sogli Sonon Asogli into no yera bugina ponko mo kodi ye e wa join news no so ma make payment me no eye abandada payment no en wasam no work ma obi anda do mo bi antu futo fangu wani no kra bia ne nsem o mo kanim wa mo ba ye o mo nya hwehwehwehwehwe efa mbo the power sector wa mo ye foko efa mbo the power sector and na bia wote say light a ene ya wo no ntinkwa because ye any light generator ne abofra no pa enti dey see 2013 na eba 2016 no ehun popuye biem ana asan abai enti me fancy na ekonde bebrenu a ewo ha na report bi so ba me were just 2 minutes na me dey san komo edi esi reporter eba ne say majority of Ghanaians epese yaman pani John Dramani Mahama His Excellency ni Council of State no ya botugu baby ya abolish no because omutu amampani fo wontie reporter and they ebenie and this report is coming from the Constitutional Review Committee yaman pani John Dramani Mahama nankasa na atie ono na ate the Constitutional Review Committee for say monkwa nhwehwemu na musache na mamu emfa mboa me wo embrapon no emu na ohwehwemu amu ye no enra aye debate bi Institute of Economic Affairs omu debate omu ye nkomodia bi a Professor Kwesi Prempe one year chairman Emma the Constitutional Review Committee okokasa wase na wase Ghana for do na say Yama Penny John Dramani Mahama the Council of State members no ya abolish wo mo because omu bon man ka one omu dwumedi omu die no yes vague yes say that hu omu dwumedi ni papa dwumedi no omu die no eni nda ho it is unclear omu dwumedi ni is unclear ye hunu so and two so mu tu omu Penny John Dramani Mahama fo a Ghana for say omu Penny ntie so otia nanka san nyine se omu si ye efa no CJ current CJ Gertrude Arabasaki tokonu ni suspension no nanka sabe Council of State ensi sanjina ye no enti wo omampeni ntie ni nti damrameka so omampeni ye fania wo na show timfa ne saa 31 member council 31 nipa bako eduasa bako ena omu wo sa council no so Council of State omu na form Council of State and etitre for woman omuto mampeni for wontie no wonder say Ghana for say ya disregard and ya abolish the Council of State because ne dwo won mu ye no e said that ensuani me da say ye fasia na yambra medi komo enne enumbre oba krom ha na oba constituency mu a he's the only secretary ono no book ntwetwe no masa ono kwa ne digital nti no yɛbɔ ne din bɔ ne nsɛmane sɛ the digital secretary yɛwɔ ima no kɔbla tɔkɔnu na menya ne teɛ sɛ a meyɛ ne mpanifoɔ bi akwantu mu a wɔkɔ position bi a mennim asɛ ɔbɛbɔ ho wɔ ha kyerɛ good evening
good evening nyamena adu mu ye papa
yase FM na sɛ bacho yɛbɛ program a abɛnti FM mi
ma dum so all kodo no ma adwene wa mentase ene da na chi mo kwaya me exhaust wo kokompe mo kwaya dum we dum light can is 6 hours no light ene da so me so mo kwa try me do another lighter and that's the same thing
wow
mu da actually da me enclave day on the light no na no yesho it am so me friend me directors there me represent evening programming no sending topics na you know there so me friend na me bi so there not then no lighter yes light the oko na generator na is what you am say hey no oboko
ka de ebobi because enura na ekoto prepaid I mean to me embo amount no e go ya meter no so ena yesanso koto petrol kakra deze kakra so do ekosi wo say it is an ekano akoye mprenu
serious the kind of doom so nanya show
how they say
nanya show
serious
come on
o se yakase ko ti de
sound
baby
efa from Presby Cortez down to Mr. Daze Avo Hotel towards top 10 baby we do no kompe everywhere up to this place. Oh no, it's very very bad.
All right,
the kind of generator noise fumes all konko now. I no madriam there ya per damadi ya pa ho.
Ya say ya. Kaka ebo bi crisis ya. Because of dede no. So o check out kwemu no. O se generator no all over. Ebi no mo de na that generator old ones no. Ti dede ne mo. O check out kwemu no hey o share generator ba kai we kuno.
The same unfortunately I don't want to believe this is something that has become habitual with the NDC. This NDC people, they are there. Most more complaining on social media. No? Serious. But look, I can say today, them IMF work. What's say? If this government does not release money to the IPPs, no one should I would judge the rhetoric, theatrics, power sector. No one considering release this kind of farm on economy no obesna kofom jim.
Okay.
Already somebody did 5.7% and now we be 4.4. Actually look which. But them 4.4 is premeditated on availability of power. It is now no second quarter that's a power no available. Tell me, your 4.4 will not be achieved. On internal world International Monetary Fund, what's it? Even your 4.4, we believe you can only do 3.9.
Sure.
No. This is very. It's extremely bad.
So for dear woman, to me, spiritually.
I don't know. No, look, share. I'm the say management, or your situation.
Okay.
Management is about situation. What you are confronted with is what you think outside the box, devise solution and deal with it.
Okay.
And see, most of the challenges are kufado botwe no. Onyo no na mahama obaboto.
Okay.
Some of them odo continue in a situation wa baboto no. In ohwehwe solution odema.
Okay.
Until ya ban neba na so be a resolve school attendance, especially in the second cycle institution. Now, we to device we know why you free SHS. Eba, it will be difficult that we can abolish. The only thing about continue. So, two issues can continue any problem. Akufo-Addo came to meet huge doomsaw.
Yeah,
huge one. To be frank, what kind of doomsaw situation or is some?
Yeah,
history have also been very truthful to us there. look, anytime you are going through severe doom, so or yes, kasam.
Sure.
Oh yes, kasam.
Yeah.
What we are experiencing now is nothing than sikasam. The government, when this is a dollar.
Yeah.
Why should I stable kakra? Onye BBRO. The government, because of a new government in Inti, he wants to take advantage of that.
Okay.
Other one do tio one kono. Why ye jumama or mano? No tio one kono or take advantage. No, we hold on scanning kakra.
Okay.
And in so doing, the business people know why ye jumama ban. When you see car, or the would do tier one foreign partners account. Inti dollar no or you available.
Wow.
That is the only thing.
Yentuaka. And Yentuaka can be changed in dollars. And dollars no.
Some of them will be paid in cedi equivalent of the dollar. It's a businessman, so I IPP.
Yeah.
Now, Banado cover $300 million. Olutuako in cities.
Okay.
Maybe you buy $100 million out of the 300. Then you have to transfer monies to your partners.
Yeah.
In Europe or America or wherever.
Yeah.
In dollars. It's a pressure about $1 no. Since you are an abandonment, we take advantage.
Oh, okay.
Of new government when you tell mom when you tell no aye inti damu kwafuni nyina no out of the goodwill no no when you tell am aba no no wa prepare the budget inti for 3 months they were not paying road contractors. I want to supply nyama wada ma ban na ade wontuaka inti wa am a businessman why tight that's why tighter on so be catch any partners the wonya abotel aban foforo na wa ba won tue enko nti wonya abotel wo tue enko am so mo tue okaw it is now after 3 months no the car power now they are pushing the government pay us because I had the minds you doing join workers come yan bankers gina yando you have to pay and other ones about no jebia say abana start do your payment some road contractors in obokufie
afena matin komana se papa
it's $1 no pressure bi ane do
and this is sia because of payment bi a sheda nko wow
it's a bon there in the why reduce fuel by 2.1%, 3.1%. Nina, bibia. It's a bon there $15.1, 15.3. This. About Bank of Ghana. No, abedintina dollar why is stable. A befi there I prepare. I bibia no. The government is not paying.
Okay.
Apart from salaries, government agencies, because of a new government now change over Abano.
Okay.
They were not paying. Big institutions, they are not paying suppliers. But very soon they will start paying. And very
well. Martin, may I say now, yes, some committee will not pay and come on so. Cecilia, yes, send away dear mamma, sir. Ghana school feeding program. Na krate MC as between the two mamia. Notice of termination of contracts of Ghana school feeding caterers. Please be informed that contracts of all caterers of the Ghana school feeding program nationwide have been terminated with immediate effect. Terminator 1. Accordingly, no existing caterer on the program should cook for the third term of 2024-2025 academic year. All outstanding arrears for the second term of the 2024-2025 academic year will be paid in due course. The Ghana School Feeding Program Secretariat, as part of its ongoing restructuring exercise, will soon announce the modalities for the recruitment of new caterers for the program. Thank you. Hajia Fati Fogo, National Coordinator, and our copy others. In terms of just 2 minutes on this. The Ebe terminator, what terminate or a easy acquire new the animal quarantine be M10 way.
I mean, shampoo, Mamma Falcon in a minchia. Okay. Who Asher phone pimpima, or TV station. The minchia, the former Western Regional Minister, Honorable Dr. Kwabena Treda Kumenza, MPP, regional executives, constituency executives, in a rank and file of the party across the globe. Yegudara party no Gudara Oya and Tutui, especially on this area, no the flag bearer for the 2024 elections, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia will lead a session of the National Executives Award called Thank You Tour. You can say the Bono East.
Yeah.
In a one party for wording common in a Nadina Ekade Oma Kuma Biara Wakosor Umbrefum. The MPP need the only party Oba Benima Otum Oye Nyama ma Oso Obiado. Na Nyama Kuru Ebien Ebasa dem and paying for Kano. Na watu sini wa party ni mayedi nkuku wa 2024 election. Na meji da ainya ya da kumapa yedi di national executive, regional executive, constituency executive, polling station executives na yini nyina meji da yeba fa yantampa ni yefra.
Nice one.
Makanda miwia. Dema aking. Oye school feeding program President Kufuor the Bay. Bani biaba otuado eyinadi. Dem enimu no I'm doing more there. What they damn notice what I about to go. No more I mean your wine there. One can't
okay.
Because beer in a caterers in the wah. Where do go in anticipation there from Tuesday or do then or yes ban or the mama from an because one solar now one then one ye now them a typical of the NDC. Unsuban damanoti. Worry adena sebio one dwen mfon kwechi one dwen mfon kwechi to read the statement now the last portion also the the necessary arrangement will be made for new caterers to take over and
the last paragraph says Secretariat as part of the ongoing restructuring exercise will soon announce the modalities for the recruitment of new caterers for the program.
Until Tuesday over school no one no obeyed ban.
Is that was mama be anye duane tetem. Let's have no on better come sa.
You see
kopem time wa.
You see meanwhile in the Friday yeah I did them notice ya be obiara owo contract onim there meanwhile aka achira one there we be ye the ban I want to work it a contract we be ye the ban in a third term
okay
into obiara wa prepare one we be ye the ban just for you to come and issue the statement into nyama no wakoto no de be ye them meanwhile ode enim so there about 95% of the nyama we ye the ban or a perishable goods on char no I say them catron or the bay then what to me FM no from man was start to school in the Friday extra Saturday Sunday Monday other time they issue contracts other time they issue contracts will be the banana from Tuesday onwards but you see this is the kind of government we are dealing with and I wonder one who I could do no you bomb on yako osane there one kwese osane there aban too much about the Bob creative Juma, but Oba so far was sack nipa by 35,000 from the public sector. It's so sad. It's unfortunate. But that is what we have bargained for. And we have to live with it.
Me Mrs. Tebia many tiano on Sukawa at least and your ba at about 100 if I turn sunumpo on your bad. Is here minim so bobe yen this takafra ba yame be yame oh 4 years me dem waration pass yame nkunyan dia 4 years yo chinechi ya ochinechi now yemra yen discussion me hwe ndey de edi kakra etafra ho kakra dumso be bia ayekumu and generators esu e be bia de okrum the kind of yade de be boyen you know ye ni ehunim de bia because of the fumes are eba bonteni ade now energy minister na asmo kokan no em say anam de atoso say can powership ebe shut down because of a kabi ede wo mo no bubu kanim 1.7 billion no sono na sogli for the send power for the ne wo mo akeka SNIT for the ne won so in fact wabobo so a kire say even the etumi aye payment ne $30 million bia yeah but you tracy ye no any payment and this for na ye NPP payment one mo ye before mu fra be mo mami ti odi na esi wo man mu aka na edunum say
oh radio piaro
yes sir
makade asembia nsi o na kakra we si ayin de o man na asesa aban
okay
na aban foforo wa aba na aban foforo na wa aba no what did the management of the entire country from north, east, south, and west, what Nina, what Ashanansa, all the resources of the state, what Ashanansa, what the Shanansa, what the Shanansa was 101.3, Anna Bonibiara unsi wa Ghana. The Ghana or Rokodo, I enjoy economic recovery pre-COVID.
Okay.
To the sender na yen economy will grow 5.7. To be frank, IMF the Ghanaian economy is now resilient. Economic fundamentals ni nyana or Mpuntuo or then or Osana there. Na ban that dawa okwa na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia vice president na Nado Dankwa Akufo-Addo ye president. Na why en hihye what the mad ni nyina. Because from 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, what was the economic boom until our COVID bear, ye post-COVID no. Na economy no okufum. No way yama with the support of the IMF no why recovery ama nyama otumpon. Intebunde MPP was started where gold purchase agreement gold purchase program by the Bank of Ghana where gold oil for gold program no what the oil the gold needed to help the country reduce foreign exchange by almost about 30% through the gold gold for oil program. 101.3 a ban oil debt restructuring through the domestic debt exchange program. Ninyina no na ahochre be no man no yen light out and now doom so issues no was not prevalent because abano or manage situation in such a way there or do you make sure there say economic recovery near your entama or do you make sure there you in your power 24/7 even if power no or quatria it should not necessarily affect the economic situation that we want to recover. Power is now in kania and electricity or today moja or nipanumu. As far as the economy is concerned, Santas dama ebeti.
Okay.
Ayaban na Santas dama ebeti. Electricity or today moja or nipanumu. The moment eboko hospital, nipa eboko hospital. Na doctors wo botum we determine there. Moja ya akofo mpe o chede yar. O chede yar.
Yero.
Inti ode ekoni biara doctors no wo bafado. We be treat the situation as an emergency situation. Our economy over fada, we be many moja. No what down more. Na etu many ahon de na nanto no odo wo fa dam kwa no do. Dam na sisi ala watu yen economy no. Abani be no odo menenua okọ abenhyehyɛ na abana dadaw na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia vice president. Ena na Nado Dankwa Akufo-Addo ye president abenhyehyɛ na wa ya ato.
Nice one.
Iti odo wo follow the message no because obiara bohu wo Ghana ha de under na Nado Dankwa Akufo-Addo yenya intensive doom so dem yelin yesisi ai.
Sure.
Menjina ha na menka de all the 8 years na Nado Dankwa Akufo-Addo ba abanimu no wentum de onya throughout 24/7 throughout the 8 years yenya doom so. There was science na bi ha wo ye maintenance eyi na ade bibia but there obeye sika sominti no obodum light 8 hours 6 hours ebiensi.
Sure.
Why? Because they were able to collaborate with the IPPs. In a way, yenya bebre ma yenya virtually stable electricity into obama yehu there ampa the issue of electricity where okwa atwe madum so ba no yesikasam Intabani from time to time we new payment system or ECG with the akoshimpo or the to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia no de ECG would you prepaid sikeni nyokogu Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia nukutukum ninya we dem propaganda ninyina but ninyina no it was for a purpose the abano odo to mo ohun there ECG wo to mo gege wones cow we bring your portion and what them my IPPs because IPPs so also or do when your payment plan.
Sure.
Now also one investors na ade one akasa one bankers na ade because I also about those in power plants no. I also what discuss no what the
sure.
So that will generate electricity when we do every 3 months biano ebia car power obenya $30 million ebia Sonny Asogli ebia obenya $25 million into MPP we ye damage sheni nyina ato ebeka there just before the election Sonny Asogli would demand a huge payment to be from Aban my finance minister and abeka there so Asogli the payment here will my pressure day say be on prayer so in say ya no onya dam na oti
it was $297 million yes
and why and she said what time would do ya but now baby what 30 million put you them 30 million when you 2 weeks no one say be one corner there was I want you 30 million
sure
no catch on no in say ya no onya dam na oti the me period in order would ya nevertheless when you abota in the way we went through the process. The next $30 million not do what you know. On an America there. The man Benny Pada why them I want why the mention.
Yeah, but it was dated 2nd November 2024 last year. Yeah.
Asa it's or you need I don't look do on you or you sikasam the man abani on pedal ordinary new besi. Or yeah, electricity issues in the country. Well, so at the end of the day, doom son or baba. Na me mark. And I'll continue to say it. Look, the reforms are awkward one another. Dan Kwakufado, Neho, Ninchan, na Benim, war, or your power sector. No, for me, or you're amazing.
Yeah,
or you're amazing. What yeah, will live a gas pipeline from Atwabo to or Sekendi, fishing harbor. What the phone sassy, what the Maca power. What the power or your electricity was Western Coast. What we one planter we relocated to Kumasi. We lay pipes from Pristina.
That's Ameri.
Yeah, Ameri power
plant.
Yeah. Well, Nina is just to make sure that all the inefficiencies are our power sector.
Sure.
But and careful. And Nina the eastern area that is Tema.
Yeah.
Bon. Area na the bishop about western nature middle belt no to where the maddening just to make sure that at any given time this country can enjoy at least 80 to 85% power.
Very well.
And so the mabeni bay so yeah adwumbono so yeah bedo
or yeah adwumbone pa
because government is continuous.
Sure.
Now are you continuous and eba. Yes, yet I say books in but look, when it comes to the power sector, when you play propaganda with it, what take you over? What's saying will take you over? One more kind Akufo-Addo, wage crude oil or the jehen or what my power plant for only 5 hours. Now say what crap plant you saw crude oil or take by 6 weeks and so on. Less than 24 hours, send the information you know you could some and now John Jinapo or country Ghana for the Minister for Energy. Last minute, also a cow day, we walk off electricity, containers ayo. Look, as for the IPPs, on the car power worker no. So one watch one be bria. The only thing they will have to do is to shut the plant down.
Yeah.
What shutting it down, the electricity and our grid co will not get power to supply to ECG for them to distribute.
Okay.
On your rocket science, or your science and kasa, or your science and data. So and provide crude oil and farm on look, some of them on anything that Dr. Mahmoud Baoumi, when him the sikasam no eden, on it no do baby, why them gold for oil policy.
Yeah.
What better work then?
What's one continue?
The more policy no.
Yeah. Like a nice and a brilliant policy.
Yes. It will not solve all your forex issues, but it will sustain you about 30%. Into inconsistent, Bank of Ghana is a gold reserve, almost about 30 tons. We said, okay, we are using about $40 million of crude oil every month. Into okay, we can pay 30 million through gold. Then 10 million, we can make that transfer to you.
Yeah.
Or your negotiation.
Sure.
Kiki, you just want to muddy the waters, create the impression that MPP for Wanyashi, Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo, former president, former vice president, Wanyashi. No Sando in a Radio Piaro. It's a for Wallation in Bri. Oya Bibiaro, electricity only one way to lighter, Mkofu, Wallet de Shum, a Juma Sam or Lukofum. Kokompe I want to butil what pamade what a ice kenke cold store 1 year electricity 1 fountain aden onye bibia abani ina wa shada no mpede obotu ya IPP seneka abani ina wa shada onye technical problem abana no not na do no and ode it's modern oda ba man ni mo mpede obotu ya IPP Senecal. Only a car power for say, Sabana and Joan Kawa, or best shut one plant and down. And it is not only car power. It's my brother, or yeah, President Mahama, and the Minister for Energy. Now, the allied institutions, sir. I want your work culminate, no, make sure. There, what about your IPP Senecal? A payment system, now. President Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo ho awodi ye no ona na ho na so obo letter to Ghana for won anim obo letter to Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia wondo there Ghana for what electricity biara sika no kogu Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia
sana we kan
what's a hotel company away you know Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia there it is 3 months here we be ya wotie so the miss can Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia
but as my yentie ensembe me ba sisi ana yetie yi ba em se amfa year 2015 report na e kasa fa the dumso ho se the wars of Ghanaians intensifies no mo san fa to so na yen kai ho se this is not the first time a dumso e peja ne humso e wo Ghana ha ndc ba ba mu bia no aduabo me de maka na ba beto na menim nipa yakopon bu afunu a ama eba ne sa so nipa ba ko binti ana se eba ne sa yakopon fe fom so nche yen se yakuo ni na so ana fom ana bibi sa atu yen anytime mo ba mu bia so yakopon fe fom so fa nche yen na we dia no he papa ye wa wanya osika dia to prepaid egu meter so so no kane ne se memba 24-hour doom so wars of Ghanaians intensifies Monday 2nd February 2015 me ba to mutie Ghana for asembia wana mo kache Yaman Penny John Dramani Mahama mumienti o mbra sisi
because enipa no oba adwuma from anopa yedum light ade so asa also no sunye sika akra de ade kona no light ni ho kan no obeso na obi enwe se bi oba adwuma na say the shop na bi
bisa na enresi
also can the opa yenko inside don ko ye she carpet no because of light no opa se see yenko na ko ye carpet na she because of candle. Oh, so office about the young Cosi, obi or true fun was a dancing new abuchi. Open the machine studio na ko and Kakitu became machines best.
Due to the light of intimate customer be a me bonity or coffee. No or coffee or say me aduma echna na pan or bed or bebanti a pamocho light no one sem the other motion among come my why yes. A pam customer so be or baby nitina ye doom lighter on back. Oh, yes, I am made man and coso. And I feel so if we are bored door shoe room, it's doom light nepe. And my heat bad them, as I want to mean that. What's your bonten so in tomorrow? Yes, I say Benjamin.
The minister, sister, you want to light out, your light and find anything. Oh, and I'll
crop the 8 to 4 walk. And on with your man penny. I don't say about good on go for to the sense, said, they tell me about. Na this audio no metambo power video so where me and me see mu kokko esa interview no be bato muntie abrantie we was saying
light of no moye ne de mambo bia nkai ade omuye de o ka say oba mamma mato ama menu me hu aba ma sesa me na afo nyina me akoto aba ma ndc say nka aba be solve a problem foi ade tia foi eya foi o charge phone andro me phone ase makoto phone foforo menu ka say suku amesumi box kura da ha mesu sa ade omu ka hwe before we say am ko agia Mr. Fiem ko ji misika meji first one and second one ni omu ye ha ni padi o omo mu fi omu nya tomato generator sisi o light du mu ya araba light do me ya open bi any bi ametini fie light do me andra ni fie na medi me phone kuro ko sisi wo ni amu ye enye ye ka mo se amayenka bibia politics ye light so ni pabe usi obi abo ye ka dem ATS how dey 3 months 3 months ye nu baby o ye bibi ye sentreni bi uku nipa ye ka musibue
ya wampeni when ya miss call be yi ano ya fancy e odum so nsensem no so
brother.
Yes, sir.
Yaro. Asam no na Ghana for welcome. Akohwi sama wo twai wo do to na na do danko akufa ado no. Ono won say other one na do want to manage. Look, America no power no Ghana for wan hwe akufa ado dwumadi sonko di ya ma power be available. She say I am your minimum Takoradi on cherry middle of last year no start or manage coastal. I'm thinking of how our manage situation is this year. Because what do light 6 hours oh yeah denara sent baba namnu sent banana and namnu so although you need no two. And this is the situation all across the country. Now so and to the president why then ordinance form in Tampa I will resolve them problem. Now I'm going with and this no one strategy.
Okay.
Why you demand now? No, what the demand more payment of electricity, increment of electricity.
Okay.
It will have a country. Oh, a paying electricity. Wow. No, they have to. You have to pay more. In paying more, no. Now one siphon some of the money into their own pockets.
Okay.
Because look, tell me, I am one there. I do see 2013, 2014, 2015. Less than 5 months in power. It's the same thing repeating on. It tells you Akufo-Addo was just strategic payment plan with the IPPs.
Okay.
IPPs around where any po. It's our abano and actual cash flow no. Anyone negotiate. Now no man no because without electricity, economy no on konenim. You to far award when you juma ye.
Okay.
Companies existing ones, for example, they will fold up because say company be a juma Monday to Saturday. Now in total 2 days, only electricity off. Do so out of the 6 days, or the 2 days when you electricity and juma times 4. Into 26 days, 26 days, on 8 days, 1 year, juma. How would the company know? Open your profit. Now I expand. Now I from Kofu Edwin. I am a vacation there. The Mudum Sona Wabano, so one channel one son on them, or be reduced about 4% of GDP.
Okay.
Or be reduced your economy by about 4%. Already, one can say you are not able to, one can say, budget, is not able to meet what pertained last year. I would do more than 5.7%.
Sure.
In the IMF, why then? Why downgrade? What expected GDP of 4.4? Why downgrade about 3.9? In the electricity, severe. Power crisis is severe. But that's not downgrade. And the man economy or strength.
Yeah.
Into our ban, once you are paying all public sector workers, economy is stranger. Now our ban, we scout the edge in form of taxes, also akufum.
Very well.
Into akufum, our ban, better than expand.
All right.
How can you employ more people? It's I'm a day, me there, abano. When you're serious, or you're a banner, where you're a man, where a banner one in Quechi.
Nice. May I say, Article 89. Ekasafa the establishment of Council of State. Now, you share the establishment in Kakrebi. One person who has previously held the office of Chief Justice, one person who has previously held the office of Chief of Defence Staff (CDS) and of the Ghana Armed Forces. One person who has previously held the office of Inspector General of Police (IGP), the President of the National House of Chiefs. And now one representative from each region into 16 regions, Then 11 other members appointed by the president. The Council of State shall elect a chairman from among, 31 in impact and I want to form and also more establish a year Council of State, Now, reporter Abeni, I'm moving to Sumame. Yura Prempe, a reporter, one more aye, say, majority of Ghanaians. One must say Council of State, nya abolition titru John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency in the Council of State members, nya abolition. Nya so mujina so ne say wo mu hunu dwumadi papa bi a wo mu die ana mo mampani afutu a wontie nti no Ghana for so hunu say even with regards to CJ current issue ECA in consultation with the Council of State and the president ebeka say okay mama yamfa ho adwen mo fa ho adwen wi a anu yam no mo mampani no and also obenya no wotumi ate abadwaku na abadwaku no so the recommendations dey aba na afa yegina so dey suspend the CJ, that is article 146 clause 10A. Report about Madam Montini. What did you say?
Radio PR. Clearly. Clearly. Dama report, if it is anything to go by. Okyeremaba. Ekwana. 101. Dama abani. What for do a election to elect the 16 members of the Council of State from the regions, no, Madamadi or Okodo.
Oh, okay.
Abekaya, for the first time in the Fourth Republic, our will form Council of State, our Botuaba with the members. A true total bem, Kuntundiana adi bem, a cherubim, Manyama gidigidi bem, especially in the Ashanti region. What to obey we ma sort ballot papers in a way. On the surface of the them assume why then win.
Okay.
You know what the party tax waba. Hey, I say election. At the end of the day, what's one to abana for? Not a mass nation accord. No why? Why? Because with the greatest of respect, the government of the day want to use the Council of State as a puddle.
Okay.
To implement some of his policies are why a premeditated in opposition and some all about being. Into what the expectation is that I don't know or the way then what you do.
Okay.
Into one the Ghana for they've seen through. Majority of the Ghanaian people have seen through it. They look, this is what the president wants to do. So Dama in CJ Chief Justice ne removal and suspension or kwakodi. Inka a former Chief Justice. Obakere Damu process here kodi.
Yeah.
Onya no kwanda.
Yeah, it's unconstitutional. Yeah.
It's ono match mu efu muntu adama aba ni bi. Now so inka no ahon nyina was obey the no oboto.
So she's part of the Council of State. Okay.
With the greatest of respect, all the members of the 31 Council of State members, she is the only former Chief Justice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Into Abano constitutional understanding of our 1992 constitutional. She has better understanding of it.
I know me and Tias yes in 1995 on the Supreme Court as a judge.
Yeah.
Into what Timrana when him send him Rani.
It's on him. Now so what did the man do about 2 1?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Danara, she has an input. Na ne input no be making no. Oh share now who the majority way also. The man did it. Onya no kwanda into Ame Justice Sofia Akufu. Munto the man be ni bi. Na me maka. Dem mama me no mekade mama no want to be no ba pado no ba kasa. Why me the other wa ba pado so abekasa there. E kwana wole fodo wodre ye the man no. It is not fair. Why? It's Amade, Missy, President Mahama Nadrin and the oye smart. But I can tell you, the Ghanaian people are more smarter. Ghana, Adibi Oman Mpuntuo, and I'm Minister Biari, Nikita Adrian Ban, Nedriano. Wobon Wichi. Achumuta, Onyamu, the Ghana Bar Association, TUC.
Yeah.
It's I Ghana for.
Yes.
It's a TUC of all association. Waba out, waba caution the president today. Baby, a hot throw.
Yeah.
Shani or you're dangerous and slippery. Na ye diagra, ye recover. Nti dam kofono. One views no, ena ga eyifuno. Institute of Economic Affairs.
Yes.
Ina yi na ade no. Wada ye ya wodru tufo. Nti onya mwanwa. Sisia, them Council of State. Obiala Mbuwan. The current Council of State. Nobody respects them as a group. Individually, yes. Former CDS, OJ, I know him.
Okay.
I know him.
Okay.
OJ minimum. Very respected army officer. Very respected one like that.
Okay.
Fresh changes on the bay here. On your day, you. But President Mahama, now Junior the day. Now Junior the day. The judiciary no is against his party.
Okay.
But the man don't know. On your devil not too. Why? And the President Mahama Supreme Court one judge case man that.
Yeah, 2012.
I won't really a lot of constitutional when you're ruling in their favor.
Yeah.
A lot of NDC for what the one court Akufo-Addo word. P when Jan
I clear win na.
Well, clear. I don't know why clear one mpu. The court some of them the court cleared them under Akufo-Addo.
Okay.
Why?
Yeah.
The current finance minister was he not cleared under Akufo-Addo?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
He was cleared under Akufo-Addo. Into Akufo-Addo, the judge no. The judges now will clear. Since the judges no. Judges three now what's now at to force now some no do court of appeal. The three judges no. A court ruling in favor of the Attorney General Godfred Odame. Then two I want to rule in favor of Atuforce no DJ Atuforce. I wonder what President Mahama why nominate one to the Supreme Court.
Okay.
Why? If they qualify, so be it. No, at the Croma law and our judges all doing there. If a twist umbrano need to make ruling now, you'll be definitely be exposed. I don't know how you'll be exposed. I mean, well, as some courts, na say, well, you who did that. I mean, who they do. Yeah, but the process no then uncle. Or we know make final judgment. Yes, this is it. But President Mahama, slow down. President Mahama, slow down. Don't allow the hawks in NDC to influence your decision making. You will crash. Only in a whole former chief justice of the Republic of Ghana, Afutu Papa, what them chief justice now some you know, she was not just going to cast a vote. Because casting a vote is like I feel that now one argument or production there. So we influence other members of the Council of State. Oh no, nobody can influence her because he was a former Chief Justice. So no, and what did them flimsy excuses what did deny? Oh yeah then, fa. Inti Ghana for do no. The man don't go do what one argument. What one argument with the President Mahama. Sebio adwuma na benitrim oni nti na obekede so bi dia asama ko court ma waye nyamo ho wa kire court ma bench no led by Justice Tokono Puamben oka ho oya 5-member panel Supreme Court nipa current na on dia asam where 5 no wo dia asam no ma wa twe dam lawyer yin no na asoa nipa no da asamba kwato watwe na aso a ono we petition meliginado yesterday wo fanyi chief justice na di na chief justice no na nkote na otena asam no da
Dabi.
You see clearly the former chief justice was a council of state.
Yeah.
I mean wa mama abana mado why are they wetu mwejina no dando oye besia so no wetu mwejina no dando na ewo binimu a woye lawyers wom ibinuma waya ahemfuwom ahempo wo council of state wo no wo gina ho no wode wona adwe no wodiri diagor wontum kan chede Mr President the madeli jay on fa so mbra oman no
Ba digita wo mo so a Ghana fo dodo na ebisa wo no sese enye se bia o mu ntu omampani no fo o mu tu no fo but won kasa wo mo
anti no ya Ghana fo no de wo ho yereka council of state no
okay
ibinum ya ohempon ibinum wa ye soja fo mpanyimfo ibi wa ye speaker of parliament obi wa ya attorney general da there so one kasa etno ho na so wase dam petition ya won fan yi chief justice edi no what catch there the man didn't say yes yeli in edi based on the response at them chief justice no so da ba no nurse etumi na prima facie into onko suspension to use for be catch them, Mr. President. Baby namono oyehu. Oye true. Na ye di agro na ye tuma. Ye ntuma recover.
Sure.
Enti amede maka onye mwanwa. So me say the Ghanaian is a smart person. Ghana ni ebotu melubu ni kwase na ohwehwe. Elubu ni kwase na ohwehwe. Ede obe ye one pen no. Ebehwe na awo, echi no na awo. Echi na awo momu abe ye complainant.
Yeah.
But no we fi de bu ni kwase a. It's onye mwanwa. Then now everybody is finding his voice in this case. Ne yakwa. If the Ghana Bar Association sebi oni minyansa. No watwane ya manyama no kwe ansa no ye eya. Onim. If the Institute of Economic Affairs one demo platform no or for just kasakaka. No. In every political party, you want in every family, you want the hawks, you want the does.
Okay.
Been away, for them, we feel other waliano, nine. It a group one, as some is our capital punishment. Those people were vociferous.
Yeah.
When I'm here, then
you're very vocal. Yeah.
Assembly bar, hey, I want to work it the first. Ideas what about to go and you careful I would the milidano and the mko for one no na de be ye adwuma and the kwye adwuma wie na asam ba asam banim go asam ba e hwe na wa atwe won na chi ehie doves no because doves no wo benya abotar wa adwendwen asam no ho akwachi the man the ofam rema na ofam rem so a oya de papa o de ye ya na Onenti Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo power 2017. 32 former members of parliament in a ministers. Were members of parliament or were ministers under NDC. A minister, a two draw salary of parliament, a minister and MP, two draw salary of parliament, and now so the presidency.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, no. Or fortunately, no. What you want salary from both sides. Into what you be a parliament, what you be a presidency, into acquire double salary issue. Mutaka kahon, Haruna Idrusu kahon, Amakofi Bua kahon, and others. The hawks in the MPP believe that no, or a criminal act. So the president should compel the attorney general, then Gloria Akufu. No, Godfrey, Damian deputy. No, you should prosecute them and jail them because what for Ghana scan because can about an account in ma. Oh, the parliament is trying to call president is trying to call into a criminal act. Evidence no ho. Akufo-Addo being a wise leader or na no kede. Why the good people of this country have voted for me. Yes, it is true. Them acts no are wrong. But what will his government gain? Or what will the Ghanaian people gain? There, what waba? What damn 32 members of parliament? Not for one mistake or the other, why the double salary into no? Me the 132 ni yalo court, no me jail one. What about if I take them route? There, let's write to them. They want to fund this canoe to government chest. Na asamon fana asamon kono bi anye na adwuma.
Yeah.
Take it apart no. Ibinum some members of the MPP were chastising. I still support the president for taking that decision.
Very well.
It's on your decision biana or then what take you?
Yeah.
Oh no. Your decision biana what take. I will be feed there. Oh yeah there oh yeah. No. So are you saying that in your mind, you know, the Moko 32 no, they had planned to steal from the national coffers? I don't think so.
Okay.
It's for me, the Council of State led by Do Ajaho, respectable people, former Speaker of Parliament. Look, CDS, they should counsel the president properly. No one hear the politics in him. No one politics in him. The same CJ. And Akufo-Addo will petition Akufo-Addo. Kweku Azan, Stephen Kweku Azan, or petition Akufo-Addo. Akufo-Addo command a Council of State, what the lawyers and the chairman of the legal committee of the Council of State, lawyer Okujato.
Yeah.
What said that? No. This is frivolous.
Very well.
No, but one firm, legal committee, because when a legal committee, definitely the former Chief Justice will lead, and she will come out with the ruling that no, this thing is frivolous. Into one of them, they will just give it to them. The entire Council of State should take a decision. Watch one say which no what's the form na bed na the form a bed na the form. It's for me, President Mahama, tone down, slow down, because baby and namono or ya true dama to use for wakano or the more money what the show in same as some dream.
Okay,
don't bring chaos into the country.
And I say ebeko to use for some common us but mamifa messages me in from good evening. What is Mama telling Ghanaians that he didn't say he would end Galamsey fight? Informants, hey John, Aluta continua. Ghanaians are watching from Sister Debbie Bogosu and also Eddie Ebaye. We also say Dumso President. And also there were they Abba and the enemy. Text messages maybe I don't know 0248071174 or text line, WhatsApp line, Fafaso. Na yankin kai emfa emma. We say I am crying for my dear party NPP for what is going on. Okyeremaba, I'm very sad for how my party NPP doing things now. Instead of campaigning for peace and unity, they rather okay. But we party a yintino. Okay, intino. Munya botrema mo. We endured those 8 years of okay, we'll see when I say Jamahama Amembumuna and worship 4 years no. Na yes also Abahumbium. We say so Mr. President, why is your 24-hour economy that you promised Ghanaians missing in action? Isaac Amponsa Lembele and Wodi Efriba. Bacho Yero Alexander Kwame Nafanyo Markin and Nana B, the national organizer and the minority leader. Videos no Monica Mfa Era Afema Kindenu Tum Namumbo Maye. Iwe penamo de nana bi di na to aso then TUC chairman ye radio show ansanso de no na mo de ato aso 3 videos ni na no MC amoshisha.
But I have something to tell our respected judges. Some of them, I am aware, we are aware, that are being promised by the NDC government. Today it is Tokonu, tomorrow it may be them. They should listen and listen well. I want all judges in the country to know that their institution is under attack. The NDC government is approaching you, the judges, telling you that, oh, Tokonu does not have a good interpersonal relationship. She is snobbish, she is this, she is that. But I want you to know that if they allow them to use you today, tomorrow they will come after you. Yep. Act collective. Yes. It is your institution which is under attack.
Therefore, reiterate our call for the immediate reinstatement of the Chief Justice and the withdrawal of his unconstitutional action. The future of our republic, the confidence of our people in the judiciary, and the very soul of our democracy depends on this. Let it be known that the New Patriotic Party will fiercely and relentlessly resist any attempt to hijack our judicial system for any political gain. We urge Ghanaians across all divide to speak out and defend our constitution. We urge everyone to be part of this historic demonstration on Monday, 5th May. We must all be part of this effort. There is this sinister motive by Mr. Mahama to pack the judiciary to seek a judicial interpretation of the Constitution which will interpret Article 62 so that he intends to go a third term. This agenda, inshallah, shall fail.
Say, Mr. President, we in organized labor are surprised that 5 months into your reign, the Galamsey menace is getting worse. The destruction of our environments, including our forests and water bodies, is increasing with rapidity. Mr. President, we expect you to provide leadership in stopping the menace of Galamsey. We expect your government to immediately revoke, not amend, Legislative Instrument 2462. Remember, organized labor has a letter from your predecessor suspending the LI 2462. Pending its revocation, LI stands as a legal doorway through which reckless mining activities are taking root in ecological sensitive areas. We urge your administration, Mr. President, to take decisive action to close this chapter and lead a new approach that prioritizes environmental protection and responsible land use. Take decisive action to close this chapter.
Very well. And you know, when last video no Yera Joshua Ansa TUC chairman and our Kasaye. Now, Yenny common fan of the TUC 4 Paul Edugu Oman Mpuntuo says Sebe Sania Jata wo pogu onimpa so anasa abuebi so. On Sania Jata and one more error on the president or the president. Now mo comedy ni nan one the living wages and you want some 2 CJ's removal enya wo mo pa say kwamboni amampani and in the Council of State I discuss this here no one more phenomena ye CJ free one and the kwanswa then 2 mass workers dismissal enumere kura ni France ye kan a year school feeding the termination day where you womu na dear free was we free school feeding biano fatuo na tetemo bia nuaduane and also and a Western Galamsey and a man penny response our day eba yen but your MCA as somewhere your man penny that dan another dam Kufado can somewhere July 2017 with regards to the fight against Galamsey. So no but in the presidency about to the line now fatu to and the man penny John Dramani Mahama Swasmo Kaye at the Galamsey fight and the response of the mighty use for no say munya mo fatu to mfama ye near who is a true leader. Why and I hear the true leader. Then tell me to now. TUC phone come on. In come on.
Radio PRO.
Yes, sir.
First and foremost, my comment TUC for their bold decision and statements. What to make it war or your first May celebration. Another. They have shown that they have seen everything. Orokodu womani ma onye. Warchi President Sebio Nadjin Isido. There, as matter of urgency, on financial form, no on prove there. Ghana for 2 abaman do umba resolve them issues based on his own promises. First, Mama fight the issue of termination of appointments. So far, calculations are made there. A little over 35,000 people. One employment, Abani Bay, what terminates. It been when you Juma since 2017, 2018, was sack one. To be frank, former PMMC. In your gold board. Workers in India no more continue. No was swallow from for 280. All state quasi state institutions workers are for one. In the exception of Ghana Nurse and Midwifery Council, an association. I want President Ojan and there. I want one penama ban on you be ready. No way you be there. I want no board one Juma bottle. And Mamma Boda Mamma about the Ojina and Nando Nursing Association, Nursing and Midwifery Association, one president. Ojina and Nando. Sha Yanya Dama Abani Biaba So on your perceived information there, ebia the previous government wa from Kwafo Adwuma over a period of 1 year, wa ko the necessary eyini nyina we wie na wa fa na adwuma ma. Oba na wo se me yine di. O yine di wi a na won ankasa wa se na fa Kwafo for 101.2. What won ahyem. Ye dama, ye resay your man. Look, TUC wakadam edwuma sama abani baya we you ne di do onye no. No wasan waka galamsey.
Yeah.
Because I want to wonim. Bosha President Mahama Shai Ghana fo abra TUC fo na akaza so na waka ho the woboko demonstration in October November and no organized labor wopo work demonstration. The same general secretary can say on so ka ho na waka. The abano ananado danko akufo ado president Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia vice president no. We'll make sure that we declare state of emergency where all mining sites no be fuel. President Mahama Tum the Abba create state of emergency. Things of when would obey since November 7th base in there no on to me the man no. Things of when they are also worried about the escalating all kodo wa forest reserves in a yen water bodies no when onye the one we when President Mahama Shabode oba watch galamsey for whether a Ghanaian and a foreigner you go through the legal process so do jail one way jail because o me task there akufo ado ne di no ye there watch foreigners won deport one nyansani Yusuf when with the President Mahama bear numpo de ne de numpo why more since you are foreigners no what but more because President Mahama we create Ghana China Gold Workers Association into Chinese for no since you are what the China for no what but more
yeah Ibrahim Mahama na epe ni wa
Ibrahim na brother Ibrahim Mahama also no Obama government consultation free consultation
sure.
It's Yusuf when there a corner President Mahama nam do all fight galamsey no he's rather escalating it to the extent that less than 3 months no okay the Oba abolish them airline 2462
yeah
since you abolish no and I repeal no since why amend go be secret room one kind of obutum.
Okay.
Only in the Echo Ashanti Regional, the NDC national organizer. What galamsey site of forest ma woliti. National organizer on kita position no to galamsey no on our frontier. No we are less than 3 months we to pass legislation on gold board.
Yeah.
Now so the repeal of the LI 2462 no on 141 cent untumi ye. TUC from painful, we ain't painful wako school. Wonim day, what's no? What should the crystal ball at the President Mahama in our way with President Mahama is interested in the gold rather than fighting galamsey. Or you're interested with gold, no final product, no than the galamsey or a corner walk no. It's win him. What can you read?
Yeah, but next one is but MC Mpuntuo mame. On galamsey no ni emfa no mfenwie na yenko next one me bato atwa kamre to Mpuntuo mame biem na yenhwe sebe nia wokura sebe adwen a wadasunye paso eso da yepa na we implement bidibi 2017 July asema ye man penida da na dan kwakufa do kafa galamsey ho so the presidency beto line no so ene enura 1st May anu yeso with the gas galamsey ya yama mpeni John Doman Mahama so kan ba James ya Musa Mpuntuo so mode to so ebre ye kasante Musa Mpuntuo so ma ebiem na ye fa no mfanwie obia response a wode eba ye no minimu asa ready Musa Mpuntuo so ma ye na ye free galamsey discussions ne enko the next one a TUC for so etumi boss because na wo screen this no tino I will put my presidency online to stop galamsey. President Nana Addo Akufo-Addo. That is July 11th, 2017. Intino enkomo bia no person unu fa nasmo kan no bia na that screen so no sanim fa graphic online. Now we show us Terminator 1 was say, I did not kid myself that I would win Galamsey fight in 4 months, but we will not give up. President Mahama.
Yeah. First, former President Akufo-Addo, in statement. And truly, he put his presidency online.
Yeah.
2016, Akufo-Addo, Onwini, Christian Winnie Valley.
Yeah.
Onwini, Takwa. Onwini, Jomoro.
Yeah.
Onwini, Ivaluadjera. Onwini, key some of the Equatorial Central region, Ashanti region, Bono, some of the key Galamsey constituencies. Onwini Mpo.
Yeah.
Ordinary President Todo and all fight Galamsey what those constituencies, you know. As a result of that, we'll lose.
Sure.
2020 will lose be. Will lose be no. We know what's a Lucy.
Almost all of them.
All of them in 2024 because some of the ministers now they were fighting it.
Okay.
To the extent that somebody like the Western Regional Minister was accused because some of the Galamsey site was Shawanyama in the United States. Yamuchakushian Tonodo. Young man is smear campaign.
That's why Galamsey.
Yes. Yes. Because on fi Galamsey constituency now, all fight Galamsey, no. It was on mum, no only a Galamsey. Based in there, and this have a power. Ne Galamsey site in Mrekuduka, fine gentleman. We invest a lot one constituency because of Galamsey, we lose
101.3.
We lose. Akufo-Addo was stop Galamsey won ko tenefie ye hwehwe for we community mining in kakra because community mining na sika benya no community mining na you be more responsible into no enye sika to there earlier pure Galamsey. I don't President Mahamalika. I say, no, all kadam there, or Babako Galamsey, no, one fashion trim there, or Babako informant.
Yeah.
Now, soon we free there. Ono na non crofo, we catch Akufo-Addo there. Ono no kita executive power. All the army is in his hands. Or your commander in chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. Or bottom the 5 days, we clear BFE, Galamsey side. I bedinti no known to me at the madam. Or the AI, artificial intelligence, or by create state of emergency. Why, because Sisiarano, he finds it comfortable. Why? Eko Jomora, Anna Elembela, Obiela Nimdama Kofibu, and the constituency executive no Galamsey. Everybody is aware. Everybody is aware. Optimum fight. The truth is, Aban Optimum fight Galamsey.
Okay, Yemra Siege against
Trade Union Congress, one bold decision in looking at the face of the president and telling him, Mr. President, a kwana elephant the Eli Chief Justice, the mokwana elephant no you or you're dangerous. Now one so are true or you're slippery. Now you nim on them do you're dangerous. No you're slippery no. A slip na ko tomu pe or man no yen to me recover and feed the man no. Or you're paying kasa. Net use for the catcher President Mahama. So Council of State for when two more can't President Mahama because they are in the pocket of the president. You know, 10-1 anyhow. To use for the catcher. The Mr. President. So Ghana Bar Association for no work catcher and answer to use for the catcher. Or man no mu baby alefano or yet the rock of our democracy. Judiciary no or yet the rock of our democracy. Man ya wadwene there a president assembly area the work of court no or the judiciary no di mo. Onsi wo bebiara. Onsi wo bebiara. Nancy ara America, Donald Trump. Nala Texas law judge be or appointing. Donald Trump the immigration AEB or the court do Venezuela for some gang being the immigrants be or do deport one. The same judge catch Donald Trump there. Look, you can't do that. It is against the law.
Okay.
So, or do Jawan. Mr. President, when you lose cases in court on the judiciary watano. Why? 2020 election petition. Justice Tokono was not the head of the panel. She was only a member. President Mahama, and President Mahama, and President Mahama, and President Mahama, not the Justice Tokono Court of Appeal.
Oh, okay.
Yes, President Mahama. And I appointed Justice Tokono the Court of Appeal in 2012.
Okay.
2012. Now Akufo-Addo ba power. Chief Justice was suspended. Akufo-Addo ba power 2017. 2019 Akufo-Addo did not call Supreme Court.
Okay.
Until I was served 7-8 years were Court of Appeal. 2019 now Akufo-Addo did not call. 2023.
Yeah, no appointing.
I said no appointing as Chief Justice. She has gone through the mill. Why? She has gone through the mill. I'm a minim judge bia. President Mahama wa appointing Sisiala. Them judges 7.
Yeah. Yeah.
Minimum crew, my childhood friend.
Okay.
Or your paying some childhood friend. Go for Piobia Nimuno. What Mexico Road. Cassava Farm. Electoral area. Yenimuno. Yenini Diago. Oh, very brilliant guy.
Okay.
President Mahama appointing. I'm a minim from childhood. Minim no NDC.
Oh, okay.
Minim no NDC. But it doesn't mean it there. Okwa NDC. Yeah, Ejuma. She has gone through the mill. He has gone through the mill. Why a high court judge? Why be a appeal court judge? They are wako school ni made. So be it. Some of the judgment on one person or the other. It doesn't mean what I know. So no now some no judge no you have an alternative. About to review. So your Supreme Court or your High Court about to appeal. Why? Atu forcing. On your High Court go for that may not or prosecuting now. Until your man so I find go appeal court. Appeal court no. Me appeal court they upheld no submission.
Okay.
No jano. Into Akufo-Addo beden. Into Akufo-Addo onka there judge no or did the man some no. Akufo-Addo end answer kana.
There were.
Mr. President, don't kowtow to the hawks in the NDC. They will destroy your presidency. Only to the TUs if you want to catch out there. Baby and Namano, Mr. President, why you true?
Nice one.
Mama yanko through the dark days of this country. Where yama menomo na yam papa no what na do go. Where are judges what in the fear? Judge le feed in the bar or breastfeed in the bar. No, I can adopt no weapon. President Mahama, mom padama the umpire. Manyanko na ya mono also. Don't allow yourself to be deceived by the hawks in the NDC. They will bring you down. Only to use the fall catch no. And one kwako to use the want to me yashi, want to me bibia. Aye kasa no one obakasa. Na kasa no one obakasa no. So when you kasa wokukuma nka obiarenti. But they've used the most important day.
Okay.
For workers in the world. No work at the mass me actual. They will play it back to him. No one who I've been mistaken am I. Okay.
Mampeke course kakra na ebeso so an komo etwa to no. Ye de amaye mu so say dum so all way. Yesterday they switched off light 4 times. I say 4 times here asemu NDC government. Where so Anfanidi and Fan Count. Where they say Okyeremaba, good evening. I'm from Paul Manso from Achimisubua. I'm listening. I'm telling all Ghanaians who voted for Mahama that he Mahama came in to find money for himself and blah blah blah. All right. So this is to say I am a Kumfi from Pom from Tichimai. Please, I want to ask Mahama that where are the Bishop Conference because Galamsey is still in progress. All right, last one. Or say, and see what President Mahama is over. And the Wawa Samoa. Yes, so no so. But I say, Mamfa last one way and fan film na fe yen kenkan yen be phone lines ne tum. Okyeremaba, the president has 2 months. Such a person can never be trusted. He has no integrity or credibility. God save Ghanaians from abysmal governance. May I say 0248 071174 0248 071174. Me ba cha uba so a tie wo phone nim. Utie wo TV ni so ana say radio ni mu a ibe you efri so tie yen e wo phone nim me da say good evening. Hello, good evening. Okay. Nice one. Hello, good evening. Hello. Is that the ma'am too?
Radio Kiaro.
Meton Kapa.
Mrs. Lawyer Babro Tinjesi. Anna had here. Muhammad here. And send you crap.
Oh, hello, good evening. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening.
Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Okay. Hello, good evening.
It is
Nyame adumudi ni bebe okasa free.
John, me free Laura.
John, I mean you.
Yes, and I am birthday. Many chairman untumi aye enya oda bako.
Wow.
Every first of the Nyankopon Israel. And I only made meaning.
That you.
Nte me chairman untumi be obia the national common national chairman. But minya che asem no ha dream papa. Because since Ghana no asset, the whole wide world is watching Ghana. But near to you, yena ye kope ebae. Anamiboa. Yang kasa ewo all the media platforms, all the various media platforms say nyambi amfamba na ojamfu iba dun so besa babim yanka. Ghana for ye me chi ni nkoye papa but I had to say asondin and I can me chia sister kuku a Winneba. Me matna go about 14 years. Me da se money nyame adwuma.
Me da se me bata mumfa mo course no emfa line we bata mu yiwe nim freeze na mumfa 0243971714 0243971714 bata mo mbefre no ebeka cham se line no edum tino mumfa 0243971714 Mufanche pa 0243971714. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, baby. Okasa free.
Me kasa free asante atim south.
Bacho udino.
Yefem kweku.
Na minti you.
Chege yani yepe ani yakofa. Yani yepe ani yakofa se ye ni yipia bonchendi ekoto abana kadi yehu anade ekosi nkai nkoso ananke yehu ni sa ye be sele beautiful ni na so bianka na koma ntoni yem se de bia ni buafu akoduru bia no omo na koma emla fom na ye nye baako anye kroye enfanchen the next year coming 4 years coming and I how do you call it the next 4 years no be chagu no ye nhwe ye wo ye nimu no
okay
na ye nyina pintin ye tinya koto abama na arefe
oh kafra. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, baby. Okasa free.
For no origin.
All right, any come on.
The way the mama did it's not good. Hello.
Meton kapa.
The justice, chief justice, the way you remove, you know,
yeah.
The way so it's necessary to bring him back.
Yeah. That is what we're discussing today. Hello, good evening.
Evening, though.
Good evening, baby. Okasa free.
My name is James. I'm Fred Amale.
Okay, I'm listening.
Okay.
Dennis, meet you. Dennis, and try. We say I'm in your phone also. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Mami Tio. Is that Debbie Mami Tio?
Any Professor Isaac Dasmani. In Alabama, you are disappointed Ghana for Papa. Will be our see or buy ya now watch it. kura nu okura eyi oba ti che mu ni ba ya no ba promise you so we duro bi aye di tin etu nsuo mu a na what you tata pensu and da and so ba na obo tu mu na ade no e so do so mu ye den tata nsuo ni da nsuo ni ente ma ye tire no okura ya wo ba ye what the blue water guard after what sa kwa fan ko say woman that say engagement our mining area na sa blue water guard na put that would gather fika ka wo mo ka diro wa about the say e diro put ya pa montare ase wo mo no unu so be ya community engagement for mining dia see na wo kwate say blue water guard no ni ya ke hu bi ya papa we ka so wo boga na ade kwachi amalanti we malanti we na do mo de diocese e ba be kan help insurance no ya fiti alanti o yehu ya ne say ya say ya dia beta ho enya na mahama say eduma wura eje de ni na na dia la susu ni wa ebe tu ya ya dia wo pra ni before ya to tu ni dia aduma ke be you to ni dia aduma e anu a dia be ya wo ga na dia eni ya ni aye jejeje na me fa usi ni obi mra
hello good evening
senior
bodin be ka safre
me ka safre no da rojem kumbungu concentrate fatao kumbungu
yes fatao yeni nkama
senior me da wa ya bia nyame hwa me fa akonye wo sina me chia hono frankom na anodon pre ejuma wura me chia alhaji habib idris mp di makolon concentrate kunkuni aya na wa cha me papa na obir boahi na atama wo dia to yenim no senior nema sha kedie enye ne papa o because nano ye wura John Dramani Mahama president ofi ono de oba galampe ejuma ne de opportunity ana wan kanata osi oba be butumba ko galamse na bibia be ye fa abia magana fo enura message we no di magana fo tembia me ka kire Ghana fo mi si John odona party stop no let just say end this opinion for no mu ye galamse ejuma no on timi ana ko mu enti ono so odi no ba wada ta oba ho ana 4 years na no ko ne ba bi oba pesika nyesi oba ye ejuma pa bia magana fo Yawura chairman want to be crampo, Himapai, national chairman, incoming national chairman, Papa in the Juma Oye crampo. Now the last minister chairman want to honor a shenteragin. No consequence, see ye. Evan saying, only MD's opinion for a more yet than stage money be, or also on to me, and to notice out and to now up for 2 chairman want to me to because chairman want to be here, or yet or one another is maybe at the whole never and all kind of that. I don't know what incoming national chairman want to man medawati.
Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Hello. Okay. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Dino aboni nyankwada, bacha oni o. Hello. Yes, sir. Bacha oni for Benny. Jina ye ma ye na line mu nye clear.
So, me ti o ka pa so like
yankasa. Okay.
The former MP of
line in your crowd, Unia, Hossan Kebetu, by line in ye. Manfa last call and F for this. Hello, good evening.
Hey, evening. I'm David from Ashanti Region, territory I'm at water.
All right, David, let me hear you.
Yeah, please. My question, I have a question that if a president who did 8 good years, very arrogant to say he will fight Galamsey.
And whom are you tagging the very arrogant? Who are you saying he was very arrogant? Who is that?
Please, I'm referring to Nana Akufo-Addo.
And he was not arrogant. You can rather tag your president to be arrogant because Nana Akufo wasn't arrogant. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, baby. Kasafri.
From Isaac, in Kumasi Valley.
Family.
I did not know this in the Hammond. MPP for time I power. No name is Speaker of Parliament because we are out of government. The judiciary and in Nico for my account. No, it is not Adban or Yeno. That you feel me says with me, the general, and a month and number is the Jomama or the
very well. May I say, if I pray for the fancy, Data, yenwie na obi the message bi by no kasa fa the internal wranglings bi ni ade ehun ni ade aba na me say bebo so tew na afie die se ebre no ko.
Okay, let me also use them platform in me appeal to the rank and file of the New Patriotic Party. Miji did the flag bearer for the 2024 election, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. No ya kumapa, no the friend, fellow contestants, no dank womakano, na one quote thank you tone. But nevertheless, no nyama quote them no wope. But them name one contestant where draw if you thank you tone. So thank you tone either. It's all part of the healing process. What ba Takoradi hano? There, no, we had a very fruitful discussion.
Yeah.
Me feel the media funi na no.
Yeah.
No, until there, there wodru or yeah bono misunderstanding kakrabe. But what is important is MPP is bigger than any single individual.
Okay.
MPP is bigger than any single individual, and these things we have to get it and make sure that yetase. Nipa krubia new MPP ma obotuma ye kesensen MPP onye ye. There is no single person over be your constituency chairman, constituency secretary, polling station chairman, national chairman, flag bearer. Na dream ye na de. Na nkotin obotumu ama party no we win power. Onye ye.
Yeah.
It is a collective effort from everybody. Debi am kadama ye will be no home pa one party executive now so party by power the benefit of one no or no so no be a party executive. Nti woman nya sober reflection yen calm down yen respect party authority, especially the national leadership.
Okay.
The constant denigrating of the national executives is very bad.
Okay.
They are the same people who are committing what the decisions baba po. And I am a dog. Then now at least the thank you tour is going on successfully. Onko Oya party no Yebesan ya national delegates conference you could take decisions. You take decisions we are na juma na that is the spirit of the New Patriotic Party. But baby, you know, I am a dog. Ghana funankasa yetu aban yehu no hunsun sando within the last 4 months. Na mijidi there yent na ho we should be spectators monitoring every move of the president and the government, because one to abama obi ewia na nkade onya manalepe oninti na oyame do papa there e could be to the TUC Trade Union Congress we tum wahwo mampanyin anim na waka no kware wada action say Council of State into manka TUC for waka.
Yeah.
And that is the way we have to go. Na mijidi there waka no President Mahama say bi okoda ni sunduda obadado na yere danin chen na na yere ba kebibi gu na so waka jem Mr. President.
Okay.
The mafutu wa demo hwen yi na mempati Hoxton. That's it.
The digital secretary yera Emmanuel Kobla Tokonu one eni ni die hye numbre no sia bon tie me yemuso na yakọ nyame aduma ochina anopa no nso kopem no nkron hot issues metena se de ababe som ochina no aso NPP thank you to no yakọ Savannah region na ne Sunday upper west upper east na afei ye twatwa so saa ne ade a itene mama sa kan cham so mo the northern part of the country. Yeba, the Savannah region, upper west, upper east, north east, northern region, OT, Volta, eastern, Greater Accra, and central region. Last, let's just see you. That's saying, Aduma, me share what China anopa. Na MC Madam was Same Yaro and Kenneth. Na executive producer na Berma Kunedu Abupra. Uskeni from Pom so abna so many ampon. Melindi Okyeremaba, AS Enchill, the radio PRO. Ja! Itabi Ajagra Rabasaka Abinzi Abaziabaruku. I'm out of here. Good evening.